Good afternoon. My name is Deidre Clare. Today I'll be speaking to you about pesticides and the effects that they have on us. Um, According to the Alliance, COWHA, which is the Children of Vietnam Veterans Health Alliance, during the Vietnam War, the U.S. military sprayed millions of gallons of herbicides. These are considered plant killers. They used it for construction of bases, for removing the foliage. This was also done in Vietnam and Laos. They also referred to this as Operation Ranch Hand. The spray that they used, there were two types, was called 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid and 2,4,5-trichlorophenoxyacetic acid, which in this case the second spray was contaminated. It was contaminated with what was called dioxins. The spray Agent Orange was dubbed Agent Orange, was delivered in a drum with an orange stripe on it, and so the soldiers started to call it Agent Orange. The U.S. military to this very day denies that they did not use this spray for any type of warfare. I don't know for sure, but I know that they did spray it, and they do acknowledge that. The World Health Organization states that the dioxins that were used in Vietnam were highly contaminating and can cause reproductive and developmental problems, damage to the immune system, and can interfere with hormones, and also can cause cancer. The dioxins that are referred in the Agent Orange are also known as the Dirty Dozen because they contain many clusters of dangerous chemicals. So, based on the experiments that the chemical endured for a long time, it basically lived within the fatty tissue of anybody who was near it for up to 7 to 11 years. In 1970, there was also a study that found that 2,4,5-T, which is all TDD, which is also the same thing as Agent Orange, could cause birth defects in lab animals, and because of that, the military decided to no longer use it, so they stopped using it in Vietnam. But in 1970, soldiers started complaining and stating that they were having rashes and psychological symptoms, birth defects in their children, health problems, as well as cancer. My father served during the most heaviest time of herbicide spraying, which was from 1968 to 69. He was in Chu Lai, Quoc Nai, and he was also part of the Tet Offense. Exposure could have happened when chemicals were breathed in, ingested, and also not only ingested but through food, contaminated food in the area. Any type of food that came in, it basically was absorbed. So if the men were walking through the foliage, it would go through their skin. And remember, it stated that it stays in their body for 7 to 11 years. It is also estimated, according to the coalition, that second-generation children of males who served in Vietnam veteran had noted that they are reporting 796 reported illnesses. I am one of those children. A class action suit has been filed in 1979 against the herbicide company that used, and they settled out of court. From there, the Agent Orange settlement became a fund to over $200 million, which was distributed to vets. So the government did acknowledge that the Agent Orange was bad. It also acknowledged that they were going to compensate most of the veterans. Though at this time they are only compensating women who have served in Vietnam, their children, but they will not give anything to children of males. We are known as the Deny Till They Die list. which is interesting, till we die, which is very rapid at this point. Like I stated over, there's 796 illnesses affiliated with most of these people in this coalition. Me, I have over 44 diseases, disorders, and problems. These are all diagnosed from doctors. This is how sick I've been, and I'm only 40 years old. For over 35 years, I have lived with so many problems and not knowing why I was so sick. After time and researching, I have found the reason why I'm so ill at such a young age. It's really sad because my country does not acknowledge us, but in that case, nonetheless, I keep on keeping on. In conclusion, the facts have been stated as part of my speech, and I would also like to state that our country still allows TDD to be used. The companies that do use TDD are Monsanto. The coalition would also like to shed light on DuPont as well. These companies use chemicals to grow our plants. If you want information regarding this, go to www.monsanto.com, or also Children of Vietnam Veterans Health Alliance. That'll give you a little bit more information. It'll also explain how you're being poisoned daily by any of the fruits and vegetables that are being grown. Also, it'll list all of the companies that are affiliated with Monsanto and DuPont. Some companies like well-known Betty Crocker, anything. Just go in there and look and you'll see a huge list. There is also a list of companies that don't affiliate themselves with any type of Monsanto as well, and also non-GMOs. GMO means genetically modified foods. One of the main things that Monsanto does is produce a soybean. They actually make the soybean. It's not grown, it is made, and so in a petri dish. This is contained with pesticides as well, because it's grown specifically to kill off certain pests, so it's automatically ingested. So you have to remember that the soy lecithin is used in everything that you consume. So just read up on it, and I hope you're able to find out so much information regarding GMOs and the effects of pesticides. Again, my name is Deidre Huer. Thank you so much for listening, and you have a wonderful day.